Hi, and welcome back to Missing No Literature Club.
Whew.
So you've known about this.
Oh, absolutely.
So, during one of the little things of, where it showed Sayori, hanging out, shall we say.
Yeah.
It said that an exception occurred, look up the traceback.txt?
Yeah.
So, I went looking, and let me throw this on here. So it started off, where is it at? I'm sorry, an uncaught exception occurred. Go a little bit down. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix that, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Aha, well, here goes nothing. And then the full traceback is just, like, further down the list is just more computery stuff that mentions lines. I tried looking for any names that I recognized and nothing, so that's not...
Yeah.
But just that?
And now the game is restarted, and...
And what is fucking this?
Now, also, while we were looking for that file...
Oh, right.
Another file popped up that just said Happy Thoughts.
Yeah, we found an image. Hold on, where's, like, I'm gonna go ahead and slide it on screen. That looks like neither happy nor much thought was put into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry to disappoint the artist, but that's how I feel about that, and I'm a little bit, Ooh, okay, so am I supposed to hit this one now, or... Okay, it's not load game?
Nope. Because if you load the game, you can go the same, you can save scum it, but it's going to result in the same.
Okay, well, I just remember it said that the game said I can never take it back, and if the game is obviously going to screw with me like this,
yeah,
I'm wondering if it's going to go, oh, you thought that was going to work, huh, smart ass, here, and it just does some shit.
Yeah.
So this one?
Yep.
Oh, goddamn. Okay. Ooh. Oh! I'm not sure I have this language pack installed.
You racist.
That's just not what... So, you want to voice that?
No.
Okay, good. Neither do I.
I feel like I would mangle the accent.
And you don't want to disrespect that dialect by saying it wrong.
Plus, I just imagine I would open my mouth and, like, modem noise would just come out.
Just the 56K modem sound?
Yeah, just dial-up sound here.
Old AOL screeching sound? Okay.
Bad. See, I got the accent wrong.
Yeah.
I've insulted somebody's lineage.
There you go, you nailed it. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That line sounds familiar, and I'm afraid we're gonna see missing no if I click this button.
No, it's pretty good.
The girl is... Are you sure we're good?
Yeah, no, we're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Is this good? Is this what you consider
good? That girl
good?
is missing number.
Is this what qualifies in your head as good, Brian?
Yeah.
You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other so long. Just walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would just oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I must be better off running away. However, I just sigh and let... Okay. Brian? This is supposed to happen, right?
Yes.
You don't sound sure about that, Brian.
Well, if I sounded sure about it, you wouldn't be uncomfortable, and I'm supposed to make you uncomfortable.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Back in a few. Give me a minute.
He left, ladies and gentlemen. I hear rustling. I think this is how I die. Oh, never mind.
Is that what you thought was going to happen?
I was just waiting for you to come back with an even bigger keyboard to bash me over the face with.
No, it's fine. I'm good. I'm good. This is what I need.
That's actually kind of adorable.
You alright?
I kind of hate how adorable that is.
For anyone, anyone curious, I'm sitting here clutching my small Callie plushie for dear life. I mean, she was Agent 1. She's my number 1. She's going to protect me. Maybe.
Hey, it's an ordinary school day.
Hey,
like
it's an ordinary school day just like any other! Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone?
Yeah, always.
Oh!
You've always walked to school alone?
Always! Yeah, no, that's exactly as it's always been. I always tell myself, it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I love how the writing is distinctly different.
Yeah. Well, it tried to be the same, and then it just face-planted. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway.
Burn.
Well, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Who's voicing this?
Thick and chunky.
Oh! Monica? Fancy meeting you here! Brian. Brian.
I don't have a shit-eating grin on my face.
Brian, you absolutely have a shit-eating grin on your face. Brian? So...
Just cuddle your squid. Let's do this.
So I'm gonna ask...
Yes? It's a new game. It's a perfectly normal day.
It's a perfectly normal day.
Yeah. You've known her since you were kids, because you two used to be in class together last year.
Is Monica a very strong part of this? You're not answering me, Brian.
I think she could bench press you, if that's what you're wondering.
You're not answering me, Brian. Oh, Monica! I bet... Oh, I bet it's...
She can bend you like a girder.
Oh. Is that your way of telling me that
she's secretly a bender?
Yes. That she's a bender?
Let's do it, meatbag!
She's a very strong part of this.
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you
here.
Yeah,
I bet you fucking didn't.
It's been a while, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class together last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, psychotic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
Why don't you go to the construction site if you want construction paper? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one.
It's called the Fuck with Thick and Chunky Club.
You've probably never heard of it.
You're the first person. You're the first victim. I mean member. Welcome aboard. Oh. Wait. Brian?
I saw nothing. I was blinking. I don't know what you're talking about.
Brian?
A literature club.
Yeah, you were blinking. I wasn't blinking. The game blinked. Fucking...
Everything is fine.
Oh, I'm sure it is, Brian.
This game is perfectly stable. Just like Monica.
Oh, good! Just like Monica! You promise it is just as stable as she is.
I'm just gonna say I'm so glad I get to voice Monica.
Oh, you son of a bitch. This is probably why you planned. You probably chose this on purpose, didn't you?
Oh, I have been giggling on the inside.
Oh,
since the beginning.
You shit. Okay. Literature? That sounds kind of dull.
That's a giggle a minute.
How many members do you have so far?
3.
Oh.
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know?
Oh, is that right? I'll use my vivid imagination. I'm going to the anime club. Excuse me?
Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry.
Hanging.
I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is better than literature, too.
That's not what she said.
She always insists that manga is literature, too.
There we go.
I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
We just met. I don't appreciate you talking about my member like that. Did Monica say she?
Raises an eyebrow.
Huh. Tell me more.
Hey, Thick and Chunky. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor?
Just do that butt pose some more.
I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy.
I'm sure it would.
Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse hanging. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I feel physically incapable of doing so. I have no choice in the matter, it seems. Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Thick and Chunky. You know that?
The fuck you mean by sweet? Are you planning to cannibalize my parts? It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Don't say it like that. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I thought I sold my soul for cupcakes. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. She was not full of energy before. Oh.
I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. That wasn't the right voice for that.
A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Thick and Chunky.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. It doesn't feel full enough. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Is she the vice president? Is that who the vice president is? Are you sure it's not, certain someone? Sayori of the Jungle?
Oh, she doesn't come to this school.
Oh, okay!
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Thick and Chunky in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Thick and Chunky?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more... Oh, that's you.
That's me.
I'm sorry.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
I just did.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new, or something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
You know what else relaxes me? My childhood friend not being deleted from existence.
This game's enough to give you gynophobia, isn't it?
Give me what?
The fear of women.
Only ones that can alter reality? Maybe? Yeah? Eh?
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away. Dang, insulted, huh?
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, thick and chunky, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Now I have a question.
Yeah?
Since we're obviously repeating this pattern, but without Sayori, are we going to have to do the last 20 episodes again, just minus Sayori?
No, it's gonna move at a much faster pace.
Okay. Okay, because I can stand redoing this if it's going to be expedited.
And if you want to change things up, this does give you an opportunity to see the Natsuki path, sort of.
Sort of.
Well, I mean, there's going to be slightly different dialogue because there's no Sayori involved.
Right. God, we actually have to go that far into it?
No.
Alright, I mean... Alright, quiet, let me have joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? So I just want to get to... Now that it's sort of got the hook in me, I don't want to go through this again for 20 episodes.
Don't worry, it does this intro bit, but it's gonna...
But it will jump quickly?
Yeah.
Okay. I know it took us like 20 to get here. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
I thought of something.
Yeah?
You mentioned before, the history could have stuff in it?
Yeah. We're definitely getting to the point where you're going to want to look at the history a little bit.
Because I remember this was something you brought up. For the most part, we ignored it.
Yeah. I wonder if we would have seen something during the glitchy...
Yeah!
reset, where there might have been something there, but I don't know.
Yeah, shoot, you're right. Oh, I should have remembered that before. Dang it. Ah, alright, whatever.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Like you had no idea this game would glitch out as part of its plot device?
You know what? You know what?
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, have you now? Tell me more, why don't you? I read a horror book once.
It was called Doki Doki Literature Club.
I was told it was an autobiography. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level, such as my own existence at this moment. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri.
I've suddenly started... I've come to hate it when she just pops up like that.
Hold on to that feeling.
Oh, good!
It's like, I'm gonna fuck with you a little more now that you know, the Band-Aid's been ripped off a little bit.
Oh, thanks!
You're welcome. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so? Really, if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world if only for a brief moment.
Are you trying to tell me something right now?
It is getting a little meta, isn't it?
A little!
Yeah.
Kind of feel like you're driving that point home, Yuri.
So one of the things I like about these additional loops is the...
You want to maybe knock that shit off? Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Okay, so we are getting to about that time. This episode is going a bit long.
Getting a little long in the tooth.
Because I thought that the, like, once the first reset and all the stuff, like, it really started to kick up, but it's slowing down, so I feel like now's a good time to stop.
Yeah, we're good.
Now that we've hit the first crest, I guess we'd call it.
Yeah.
We're currently at, what's the dip?
The crescendo?
Crescendo?
Now we're going into a decrescendo.
I was about to say, the crescendo is when it's coming up to a thing.
Yeah.
That would be going to the crest. This would be like the...
Decrescendo.
The what?
The decrescendo.
Decrescendo?
That's where it goes from loud to soft.
Okay, I always thought it was like waxing and waning.
Well, that too.
Or whatever. Hey! How about next time, not this today? I mean, how about tomorrow, some other time?